26 things that dogs hate and wish we would stop doing. 26. Horror movies. The sudden loud noises, like bangs or screams, can scare them just like they scare us. Dogs have better hearing than we do, so the noises might be even louder and more stressful for them. Plus, dogs are very in tune with their owner's emotions, so if you're scared, your dog might get scared too. 25. Being a clean freak. New studies show that a dog's brain lights up with pleasure when they smell their owner. While you may prefer freshly washed clothes, your dog would rather you didn't wash your scent away. Letting your dog snuggle with one of your worn shirts can give them comfort, even when you're not around. 24. A tight leash. If your dog pulls on the leash during walks, it's important to use a well-fitted harness. This provides your dog with support and comfort and helps prevent injury to their neck. Training your dog to walk calmly on a leash takes time and patience, but it's worth it to ensure both you and your dog enjoy your walks. 23. Breaking up a wrestling match. Dogs love to play by wrestling, nipping, and tackling each other. This is normal dog behavior and how they learn to control their bites so that no one gets hurt. Interrupting their playtime can mess with their social skills. Only step in if one of the dogs is showing signs of fear or stress, like trying to get away. 22. Leaving them alone too long. Dogs are pack animals, meaning they like to be with their group. When they're left alone for too long, they can develop separation anxiety. If you work long hours, consider having someone check on your dog during the day, or try a doggy daycare where they can socialize with other dogs and people. 21. Feeling tense. If you're feeling down, your dog might pick up on your emotions and start feeling the same way. To help, give your dog some attention or take them for a walk. It'll make both of you feel better. 20. Kissing their face. Most dogs don't like it when people grab their face to give them a kiss. This can make even the friendliest dog uncomfortable, and some might even react by pulling away or snapping. It's important to respect their personal space. 19. Dressing them up. It can be fun to dress up your dog, but keep in mind that dogs have fur that helps regulate their body temperature. If you live in a colder climate, a jacket might be necessary for walks, but make sure it's not too tight or restrictive. 18. Too many words. Dogs can learn commands, but they don't understand long sentences like humans do. Keep commands short and simple. Using gestures along with keywords can help your dog understand what you want them to do. 17. Teasing with treats. Teasing your dog with treats might seem like a harmless game, but it can actually frustrate them. Treats should be used as rewards for good behavior, not as a way to trick or tease them. 16. Bathing them. Too often dogs clean themselves in their own way, and their natural scent is how they communicate with other dogs. Bathing them too often can strip away their natural oils and make them uncomfortable. When you do bathe them, avoid using strongly scented shampoos. Dogs have a keen sense of smell, and what smells mild to us can be overwhelming for them. 15. Rushing potty time. Dogs like to take their time when they go outside to potty. They enjoy exploring and sniffing around. Instead of rushing your dog, try training them to come back to you when they're done using positive reinforcement and treats. 14. Changing the routine. Dogs love routine and thrive on a schedule. If their routine changes, it can cause them to feel anxious or stressed. Try to keep their feeding times, walks, and playtime consistent. 13. Poor nail trimming. Trimming your dog's nails can be tricky. If you cut them too short, you could hit the quick, which can be painful and cause bleeding. On the other hand, if the nails are left too long, they can interfere with your dog's ability to walk comfortably. 12. Badly timed walks. Pay attention to the weather before taking your dog for a walk. In the summer, the pavement can get hot enough to burn their paws. In winter, cold temperatures and snow can be uncomfortable for them. Be mindful of the conditions to ensure your dog is comfortable during walks. 11. Allowing kids to climb on them. It's common to see kids climbing on dogs like they're a jungle gym, but this can hurt the dog or lead to the dog snapping at the child. Teach children to be gentle with pets to avoid any accidents or injuries. 10. Inconsistency in training. Dogs learn best when they receive consistent commands and signals. If one person uses one word for a command and another person uses a different word, the dog can get confused. Make sure everyone in the house is using the same commands. 9. Waking them abruptly. Dogs don't like being woken up suddenly. Older dogs, in particular, sleep more heavily and might be startled if you wake them up too abruptly. It's better to let them wake up naturally whenever possible. 8. Forcing socialization. Not all dogs want to socialize with every dog they meet. Just like humans, dogs have preferences and may not get along with every dog. If your dog doesn't want to interact with another dog, don't force them. 7. Overwhelming smells. In the house, dogs have an incredible sense of smell, and some scents that we find pleasant can be too strong for them. Try to avoid strong perfumes, cleaning products, or citrus smells in areas where your dog spends a lot of time. 6. Past traumas. Some dogs develop fears based on past experiences. For example, they might be scared of loud noises like fireworks or thunder. Yelling at your dog or forcing them to face their fears can make things worse. Instead, comfort them and try to create a calm environment. 5. Scolding without understanding. Dogs don't understand when you scold them after they've done something wrong. They might look guilty, but they're really just reacting to your anger. Instead of scolding, focus on positive reinforcement to encourage good behavior. 4. Smoking around them. Secondhand smoke can be harmful to dogs, just like it is for humans. It can cause respiratory issues and even increase their risk of cancer. If you smoke, try to do it away from your dog. 3. Not letting them explore. Dogs love going on walks, but they also love exploring and sniffing. If you rush them through a walk without giving them time to explore, it can be frustrating for them. Let your dog stop and sniff. It's how they experience the world. 2. Forcing them into scary situations. If your dog is afraid of certain places or situations, like the vet's office or the car, forcing them into these situations can increase their fear. A better approach is to slowly introduce them to the situation while keeping them calm and rewarding them for staying relaxed. 1. Expecting them to apologize. Many people think dogs know when they've done something wrong, but dogs don't feel guilt the way humans do. When your dog looks guilty, they're really just reacting to your body language. Instead of expecting an apology, work on training your dog to understand what behaviors you want from them.